Yes, digital product family, hope you guys are well. Guys, we're going to go ahead and find some fantastic new niches for digital paper so that we can get that amazing passive income. I'm going to show you some fantastic strategies right now that you can implement and find those new niches so that you can break through all that saturation and sell on Etsy right now. So guys, before I get going with that, please hit the like, subscribe, smash that notification bell if you love videos on digital products, you love creating, selling, and all of that great stuff. And don't forget to share, guys, because we love to share on this channel. Check this out, guys. Look at this. Boom. I've just typed in digital paper. Like I keep saying, Etsy talks to you, you know. Etsy does speak. And it's saying right now, these are the things that people are searching for. These are all the searches that people are actually typing in onto Etsy right now. And these are the list of the things. Now, on the side, you see monthly searches. You don't actually get that because that's my SEO software that I use, which is called Etsy, which is on the side. Check out the links on my description for everything that I use. And it's fantastic because it tells me exactly how much people are searching for, like digital paper mockup, digital paper pack, digital paper pattern, which is popular, digital paper Halloween junk journal, which is interesting, digital paper frog. So this is what I'm trying to say. When you want to start seeing what people are looking for, step one is you start looking at what Etsy are actually showing us. And then we can delve a little bit deeper into the unsaturated parts. So now this is actually quite interesting because you have to go with, look, Etsy's ever moving, ever evolving, ever changing. So sometimes, certain times a year, like Halloween is going to work, especially as it's coming up. So people will be looking specifically at that. And then similarly with Christmas, people will be looking at Christmas, maybe digital paper and so on. So you kind of have to go with these waves as well if you want to be selling. Not only do you do the evergreen digital paper, but you also need to go with the seasonality as well. So in this case, let's have a look at this. I'm going to go with digital paper pattern, right? Digital paper pattern. Let's have a look at this. Now, obviously, look, it's got a massive results of 581,000. This massive, guys. I don't know if I'd bother right now, but obviously you kind of have to get a little bit deeper. So you might say something like floral because flowers or flowers. You kind of need to add more words to this. You need it to be a longer tail keyword, because to get those results down, that results of 531 is a bit too much. See, it goes down to 85,000. Can you see? And then you can actually go in a bit further. So it might be botanical flowers. I'll just add another word to it, right? Botanical flowers, right? And then you can see that it goes even further down, hopefully. Yep, down to 6,981, right? So this is how you would reduce the results where you're able to kind of maybe potentially rank in, right? Now, I might go to product analytics very quickly. And then I might go to see like how much, what's going on. How much people are making and how recent the listings are. So I'm going to go to sort it by monthly revenue, trying to look at what the good numbers are looking like, what the numbers are looking like in this kind of niche, right? And like the top sellers are making like $50. That's with these bundles, they're big bundles as well. So I'm coming out of this, right? I'm not seeing anything really, like I'm not even going to look at this right now. So I'm going to go back out for a second. I'm going to just go to this. So I'm going to go to this digital paper Halloween junk journal. Looks interesting to me, right? This has a fantastic score of 8,904, by the way, as well. Look at this. Really nice score. Really good number. That means something I could definitely go into. And it does seem like it's a trend. It's definitely a trending one, right? Because obviously Halloween's not here yet, but it's coming. So let's look at the product analytics with that. This is the speed that I like to do. Now there's loads of strategies that I employ. This is just one of my quick strategies, just to quickly get these numbers and see what's going on. Now, I'm going to sort it by monthly revenue. Just double check and make sure I got the monthly revenue from the top to the bottom. So look, this is not bad. I mean, this is not too bad. Now we're getting into good territory, right? 910. This is a dark gothic collection. What's this one? Haunted house style. Not bad. This 2-month-old. What's this one? What's this one? That's making like This is making $490. It's only been out for 2 months. This is not bad. I'm gonna look at that in a second. Here we go with more paper styles. Here we go. You got the paper here. Let me just click on this one. Yeah, digital papers, 1 month listing. Okay, this is good. We're getting somewhere now. Now I'll tell you one thing that they've got keywords on, because I know that these keywords are important that they're ranking for. Check this out. They've got printable Halloween landscape digital paper, watercolor Halloween scene, spooky pages, download junk journal is quite big, right? Scrapbooking is quite big, and card making is quite big. So this is where the skill is when you're able to get your listing seen through the title in different places. That's the skill of being able to bring in those different people with eyes on your product and potentially buying it, right? But obviously the product has to reflect what you're saying in the title. So obviously they need to look at it and think, yeah, this can be used as a junk journal, part of a junk journal, or scrapbooking. You can't just say the words and not actually reflect it in the design, if that makes sense. Now what you've got here is got 22 Halloween landscape 12 by 12 inch digital papers. Really nice. I really like the kind of the scenery in this. I think it's beautiful. You've got the kind of building, the old sort of houses, the pumpkin, like an eerie, spooky sort of style to it, which is fantastic. I actually love this digital paper. So these are all digital papers. Now, the key thing is what sells it also is your images. That images is fantastic. And then these give more information, which is quite nice. So this tells you, like, this is a digital paper. This is what you're going to get. This is the size. This is the res, blah, blah, blah. Tells you all the information. And also tells you possibly what you could be using it for, which is nice. It's a nice touch because it gives you the vision, the idea that, okay, I might use it for an invitation, as a pattern, or as a book cover, as a junk journal, or possibly as wall art. If the resolution is good enough, then it can be used as wall art. And then it shows you, and I like this, shows you exactly what you're going to get. It shows you all those images that you're going to get. So yeah, I think how many did they say you get? 22. So I would definitely use this as a kind of benchmark. Look at it. It's in demand, and 3 people bought this in the last 24 hours. It's definitely something that I would take away. I would definitely take away a lot of these tips. Is that it's trending, obviously, because of the Halloween. You've got this watercolor style. Watercolor is always very popular. You got spooky. You got this junk journal, which is very popular. Got scrapbooking. Now, if you're able to combine your design with things that are popular and things that people are looking for, and niches that are not saturated, and you're able to get eyes on your product, then, you know, like I said, I mean, this seller has tapped into it perfectly, and they've also bundled it up into a 22 Halloween. I would be very inclined to do more than 22. I'll probably do something like 50 or 100, and then see what else they've done. So I would be, because a seller does well or has a great idea, I would tend to look at the store as well, because it shows that this seller knows what they're doing as well. Because when you got a seller that understands what to do, you go in and you study them a little bit more. And this is part of my analysis, is that I like to look and see what certain stores are doing. They're doing well in. So this is the store, and obviously I'm going to try and analyze all their listings now. But what I'm very interested in knowing is certain things, right? So I want to look at certain things, maybe what other digital paper they're selling, if any, and if it's making money. But also, like, I can see that this store is 8 months old, right? It's an 8-month-old store. You can see it here. I've just sorted it by listing age, and you can see that the top two, the first 2 they brought out, the oldest ones, weren't making any money, and even some of the ones later are not making that much money. So what I'm saying is that the seller obviously has learned and adapted and changed, and this is what I'm saying. You're not going to get sales straight away. Just have that in your mind, then you'll be it'll put you at ease, because some of the biggest and best stores and the best sellers don't sell at the beginning. It takes time. But look at these recent ones. So you can tell that they've really tapped in nicely to this one, which is fantastic, this printable digital paper. And this one's doing real well. They're actually doing quite well in other ones as well, but obviously that one, they've really hit the mark with that one. This one is some Christmas nutcracker clip art. So they do digital paper and clip art as well, yeah. So Let's just have a look and see if there is any more digital paper. Yeah, so they have another one which is 2 months old, which is making $150. Nowhere near as much as the Halloween style one, because actually the Halloween, you know, they touched on some nice things. Now this one is making money as well. It's about $150 a month, which is also quite good, but not as good, obviously. I mean, look, it's still quite popular, but they've look, the things that work are things that they're touching on. So they got this enchanted winter forest. Maybe that enchanted winter forest is not as demand. There isn't as much demand. They got this fantasy thing. They got this junk journal and scrapbooking thing, which again people look for. 19 winter forests. I mean, I personally would do a lot more in a bundle because people search for bundles. And if you look at keywords and you look at what people look for, a lot of people actually look for big bundles. And if you're able to do lots of designs with things that work, I think you're going to have a fantastic chance of selling. So if you're looking at digital paper, also think about these keywords: junk journal, scrapbooking, because these are also, they're doing quite well, especially right now. The watercolor style is also always a winner. And these are the kind of combinations you have to think about. Show the customer what the sizes are, what the resolution is, possibly what you can use it for. I really like the way that the seller's done this. This is what really helps sell it, and telling them that they can use it for scrapbooks, invitation book covers, junk journal, wall art, and then possibly even giving them an idea of what you're going to get, definitely. But yeah, so these are the type of tips and hints that when you go in deep, it gives you an idea. Because when you look at a 1 month or 2 month old listing and it's selling already quite well, that's a very big hint that something is working, because obviously it's a fresh listing, so obviously something works. But like I said, I'm going to go a bit deeper into keyword research in another video, in terms of another strategy for actually finding those fantastic emerging niches. So guys, stay tuned. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, smash that notification bell. Check out the videos coming next. Check out all the links in my description. EVERBEE that I use to find all of this. And I shall see you in the next video. Take care.